Now let us talk about sudden changes in dogs' behavior. Like what do they signify, and how can it alert a pet parent about what the case looks like?
Okay. So a sudden thing like if you're taking your dog out for a walk, okay, then the dog may suddenly start charging at the other dogs that are walking past, or even a stray. So it will be like you will notice that it's not a bark, it's a proper like going for the other dog.
Attack. Yeah.
It's a reactiveness. So reactiveness comes in the form of dogs or vehicles or children, so those different things. So when you see that, or even for a child, or they're going, so then you need to know that this is not normal. This is something extreme, which needs attention, like, at the earliest before it triggers further, before it extends. Yeah.
No,
So
so but in case of medical issues, like what are the common changes that a dog, like how would a dog show that he's unwell? What are the common behaviors that might change, and that can something that can alert a pet parent in that case?
So you can say sleeping for longer hours, like more than what his normal hours are. Then not eating. One day is okay, but second day, third day, him not being active, drooling too much, that kind of a thing, or just like crying too much, that the dog is in some discomfort.
Right. Okay.
So that's
What are the normal sleeping hours for a dog, by the way?
it depends on the weather as well. So in summer,
Okay.
they sleep more, winter, it depends. And
Okay.
also it depends on the exercise as well, how much exercise they are getting. Yeah.
Okay. So does it also depend on what age they are at, like what life stage they are at?
Yes. So the older they get, the more, they'll be like less active and stuff. So the older puppies will be like more active, and you literally
Right.
have to, get them like physically tired, mentally tired for them to actually, you know,
Okay.
rest.
And okay. So in your 2 year journey as a dog trainer, what is the most challenging case that or client that you have, or student, as you rightly pointed out before?
Yeah.
Which was the most difficult student that you have faced till date?
Okay. So, reactiveness was one issue, which I had. So that dog used to be constantly going to attack other dogs and stuff. So, so we slowly got him. So, like, we just started moving around in like lesser places where there are, less dogs and stuff like that. So slowly, we just started moving about and seeing his reaction then going towards one dog, like not close to the dog, but at least maintaining a distance. And then if he used to look at the dog, then, we used to correct the dog, or he used to bark at the dog, then we used to correct him and be like, no, you know. And then slowly, he started getting used to it. And it
Right.
came at one point that, and we like started offering rewards. So if the dog didn't bark at the other dog, then we used to, offer a reward. But like
Right.
I said, it takes a lot of time. So in something that I would complete in 2 months took like about 4 months, but it gradually reduced. Or
So
even
this went on for 4 months,
yes, that went on for 4 months. Yeah.
but
So
like
today
now.
today the pet parent is like very happy. Like at least we can cross a dog. Even if my dog looks at the other dog, he's like, okay, there may be a small little bark, and we just move forward. But it's not like going and charging at the other dog. So
Is
that's
the dog training sector constantly evolving with new techniques, new information?
yes. So it's definitely evolving. Like I would say, is you have to constantly keep yourself updated with the new techniques. There are books that have come out. There are webinars and workshops that take place. So always you need to attend these things. Like in future, if you're planning to become a dog trainer, you have to like constantly keep yourself updated
Okay.
about this.
Yeah. So now you have been a dog trainer for the past 2 years. So what would your advice be to someone who's willing or seeking to be or aspiring to be a dog trainer?
Yes. So I would say follow your heart because you have to give it your 200%. This is not something that you can join and be like, now I'm not interested time because a lot of money goes into it. Plus you have to be sure ki, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. Yeah, and you have to have the love for the animals. It's not like, oh, I saw a cute dog and it's like dur se. No,
Right,
you have
right,
to be like totally into it emotionally, physically. You have to, be into that subject and that animal. So it's like, so you have to, like I'm saying, follow your heart. Secondly, take up a course. And even after your course gets over, try and work along with your trainer for the next couple of months.
okay,
Because you get more experience. You
right,
get to see more dogs because they are more experienced than us, obviously, because the years of experience are there. So you will get to work along with them, just go and observe, then try out things with them, because th- this is how I learned. So I like finished my course, then I trained along with him, with his clients and stuff like that. And then slowly, I started going in my own, direction.
right,
Then I started
okay,
everything on my own. But like I'm saying is, please remember that all of us make mistakes. We are not like perfect. No one is perfect. We still make mistakes, but we learn through our mistakes. So
okay,
like take videos of what you are doing, send it to your trainer so that even he can explain to you where you're going wrong and stuff like that.
right,
So that's how it goes. But like I'm saying, work with someone in the beginning and then slowly start taking
right.
your, that's what I would
So,
say.
like, what is the duration of these courses?
So some finish in a couple of weeks, some go on for 2 months. It depends. Or basically, if it's something that you're just like want to learn like a very few things, then the uh, duration differs.
Okay, so like even a pet parent can take this course,
Yes,
or is it specialized for dog trainers?
no, even a pet parent can take a course as
Okay,
a doctor. Yeah. So at least you will learn and at least you can address your issues that you're facing. So even you can, learn about it. And I'm sure that
right,
at one point, even you will want to become a trainer at the end of it. Yeah. And
right,
remember, it's always a
okay,
plus point in having your own dog because you get to try out those things with your dog. So for the
right,
aspiring dog
absolutely,
trainers, having a dog is very, very important because you get to try out those things before you try it on a,
correct,
the dog.
absolutely. Okay. Kathy, anyone who's sitting in maybe a tier two or a tier three city and maybe might not have access to uh, courses or trainers, what are the best solutions for them if they're aspiring or looking at dog training as a career?
So you will have to look up to videos, and there are some of them who even do online training, online dog training, as long as you have a dog. So
Right.
so you can take up courses online. You can go through videos and slowly start. That's how I would say, yeah. So internet is the solution at the moment for the ones of us.
Perfect. Absolutely. Absolutely. So I think we have reached the end of the show. Thank you so much, Kathy.
Thank you, Farah.
And this session has been information packed. So thank you. And I would like to, have you back on the show someday and discuss about activism, most importantly, and how we as common citizens can participate in the well-being of the animals around us. So thank you so much for your time. Is there anything that you would like to add?
No, so like I'm saying is just for the pet parents who are watching this, I would like to say that, like I said, each dog is different. You need to have the patience, which is very, very important. You need to give your dog the time to settle and, a time to show that behavior that you're looking at because nothing comes easy. It takes a lot of effort. Plus, you have to be consistent. So, like I'm saying, even after I finish my sessions, I need the pet parent to carry that on regularly, because otherwise, and they will say that the dog hasn't learned anything, but then there is something that's going wrong somewhere else. You're getting it. So there's something that you have missed or something like that. So you have to follow it, and everyone has to be on the same page. So you can't say that my son wants a dog to jump on, jump on him, and I don't want. No, the dog is not going to understand कि मैं इसके ऊपर कूदूं, इसके ऊपर ना कूदूं. It's not going to think. So
Right.
everyone that I'm saying has to be that dog can't jump or dog can't come into this room kind of a thing. So it has to be on the same page. But like I'm saying, patience is the real factor, even when it comes to toilet training. Like for us, we humans take babies take over a year to get used to the toilet training. Even for puppies, it's not overnight. They have to be, you have to be taking them consistently on their pee pad or outside wherever, and picking them. But you have to follow that time. You have to follow that regularly. Otherwise, you miss it and it's gone back to normal. So patience is something that you all have to have. That is,
And not just one pet parent, but everyone
entire,
in the family
everyone
needs
in
to
the
have
house,
equal
everyone.
participation. Yeah.
Equally.
Yes. Perfect. Thank you so much for your time, Kathy.
Thank you
Hope
so
to see you
much.
soon.
Yes.
And all the
Yes.
very best on your career and otherwise as well. Thank you
Thank
so
you
much.
so much, Yash. Yeah.
Bye bye.
Bye.